the set list on the stage each night just to be safe. Not gonna lie.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Once you do it once, you never do it again. Because when you get that boo and you realize that you said the wrong city, you double and triple check those things.
Absolutely. And here's a hint for any audience watching us. If we ever go, "What's up, guys?" It's because we forgot. It's because we don't want to say the wrong thing on accident.
Oh my gosh, I love it. So obviously we're doing this live today because our song came out on Spotify and Deezer and Beatport and basically every other digital retailer that exists. So we just wanted to give you guys an opportunity to chat with us and ask any questions if you had any. And if not, James and I will just talk about whatever.
We're good at talking. We can just keep the convo going. But of course, we'll look for some questions from you guys.
Yeah.
Cameron says, I'm going in 5 hours. I will see you tonight. It's going to be a fun show.
That's awesome.
Somebody got a selfie with Logan last night. Good work, Chris.
Very fun.
And someone says, James, you're in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio at Blossom Music Center. Yes. Figured that out throughout the conversation.
Look at them looking out. They're looking out for you. That's amazing.
You can see the venue out here. I believe it's gorgeous. It was the first amphitheater ever built. Something crazy like that. And it used to just be for the orchestra, and no one else was allowed to play. And now I've played here multiple times. We've been playing here for 10 years, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool to be back.
That's awesome. So, okay, wait, I'm seeing a bunch of other things here. Oh, and I wanted to pin. Yeah, do you see one?
I was going to say, if you guys have any questions about the song, if you haven't heard the song, Lauren Mayhew has been a buddy of mine for a long time. She's an incredible artist, an incredible DJ. So this song just came about when we were chatting. As you guys know, my best friend Eugene and I, we DJ, we produce, we write together. And so it was a really organic collaboration. And I'm really excited with how it turned out. I think you sound amazing on it. So guys, go listen to it, go stream it. It's called In My Head. It's out everywhere now if you haven't checked it out yet. Or even if you have.
And I pinned the comment that I wrote at the beginning of the stream to the comment section so you guys can see the link. It's right there. So making it very easy for you. So, you know, James, I was trying to think the other day about when we originally met, and I think it was at a place that I don't even know if it still exists now in LA. It was a live music venue called Blind Dragon, I think.
I remember that place? I think it's still there. It's got the karaoke rooms.
Yep.
And it's like a kind of bar club. It's a really cool, small little joint. I hope it's still there. It was fun. I know.
It was a cool spot. It was a cool spot. So that's where James and I originally met, and then we kind of always just kept in touch and then reconnected. And then I was really impressed when I saw that he was then DJing, because obviously I knew you, James, as an actor and as a singer, but I thought it was so cool because you kind of had the similar trajectory that I did. You know, I'd been singing and acting, you know, my whole career, and I really don't know what took me so long to finally start DJing, but I'm glad I did. How did that come about with you and James? I mean, with you and Eugene?
Yeah, I mean, probably similar path, as you said, to yourself. It's something that we've always enjoyed doing. Eugene's been my best friend for, I think, over 15 years now. He is a literal prodigy. He's one of the most accomplished instrumentalists and violinists in the world. And so there came a kind of organic point where he started producing like the solo stuff that I did. I've always written music for other people and wanted to do stuff on my own outside of Big Time Rush, of course. And then we decided, hey, why don't we just like kind of collab and do it together? So we tried that, and it turned into our DJ project. And it's the most amount of fun that I get to have outside of playing with Big Time Rush, of course. I get to go with my best friends and just go to clubs and festivals and parties and just spin fun music. And you get it. It's just, it's infectious to get people dancing and having a good time.
For sure. So, I'm looking forward to the days where we can be on a bill together and be performing together. So that would be so fun. For us to be sharing this stage.
Put it out there in near future.
Oh, wait, so this is amazing. Swara Patel says, James, I love you so much. I have a sign for you when you come to Jacksonville. That's super sweet.
Amazing. Jacksonville's going to be fun. My birthday is right before that show. So not drinking a lot on this tour, but yeah, you know, I'll have a day to recover. It's going to be.
Well, you better have at least a drink with me when you come to Tampa, because I'm for sure coming to the show.
Definitely.
I'm going to hang out.
Done deal.
I'm looking at some of the other comments right now and trying to find a good question. If you see any, let me know. They're all saying that they saw the concert though and loved it.
We've got some fans here from Italy. I would love to go play Italy. I
Oh
did
my
one
gosh, so
small
would I.
show. I've done one small show. It was when I did a solo run over in Europe and played over in Italy, and it was awesome. So I think that bringing BTR, bringing Lauren, DJ, and we can find a bunch of reasons to get back there.
For sure. You know, I've had the chance to play a good amount of places internationally, and I think the coolest two places that stick out to me were Cape Town, South Africa,
Wow.
and Tokyo.
I actually haven't been to either of those places.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
James, Tokyo is probably my favorite place on the planet, bar
Wow.
none. It's the only place where you can go to like a cat cafe, a robot like restaurant where they rollerblade on roller skates serving you food, and also go to like the most insane nightclubs, but yet also have ridiculous shopping. They have literally everything.
I
Super,
hear
super
it's
old things,
fantastic.
culture, new stuff. Like, it's an amazing city.
Well, we'll have to chat. Get Eugene over there at some point. Maybe get BTR over there. We've been talking about it and are certainly talking about touring and playing more after this run. So lots to come.
We're definitely going to get you guys down here in Tampa performing once the Edition and some of these other new venues that are opening up in Tampa open up. I'm going to keep you updated on that.
Amazing. And I think I mentioned it to you, but low key, I think I'm gonna move to Miami. I think I'm gonna get a place around there after this tour. Yeah.
So have you already started looking at places or not yet?
I like to put myself in fun predicaments, which is I'm gonna lease my place out before I found a place. Then I'm gonna fly and hope I find a place I like enough in time. Yeah, it's super fun. That's how I move. It's extremely stressful, but you know, make sure that you have to find something. So I'm gonna go out in September, and if I don't find something, then I'll be sleeping on your couch. It'll be great.
For sure. I mean, that sounds about how I did it when I moved from LA to New York. I had no idea where to live. I didn't know, people were telling me that it was more important to live near a subway than like a certain area of town. And I was like, okay, but that's like meaningful, I guess, if I knew where I was going to be going every day. But
Right.
like as an actor and a musician, like you could be working at this place in one area of the city for, a couple weeks, and then that totally changes. So I had no idea. I just kind of threw caution to the wind and figured it out. Luckily, I had some family friends that were in Greenwich, Connecticut that allowed me to stay with them for a little bit while I kind of looked at some places. But it sounds like you're really running and gunning it. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, it would be tough for me to do that because I'm moving a whole house full of stuff. But I will say part of the impetus to me moving is, first of all, I've been home. I've got a house in Vegas and a place in LA, and I've been to cumulatively both of those places less than a month all year long. Because between filming, other movies coming out, rehearsing and touring, it's wild.
Where were you rehearsing? The whole time when you were rehearsing with Big Time Rush, where were you guys?
We rehearsed mostly out of LA, and then we staged our show in DC.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I just want less stuff these days. So I think I'm going to get rid of so much stuff in the Vegas house. Get rid of the LA place, maybe altogether, or just keep it rented out. I don't know.
I think renting it out is a smart idea because you never know. Like, that's always a good home base for you as well. I feel like, with the acting stuff, you may want to go back there at some point.
Sure, but I'm used to being on the road and going to hotels and Airbnb, and you do all that type of stuff. So we'll see. I think just I'm less attached to things than I've ever been in my life. Not to sound too granola, but yeah, I'm excited about the freedom of it. I'm real excited to check out like Miami and get to know it. Every time I've been there, I've loved it. The boys and I spent a month there, and we wrote a whole Spanglish EP that is phenomenal. This summer, we're going to be releasing some of that music. It's going to be exciting. So, yeah, man, just a lot of good memories. And I think, hey, we got us DJing out there in Florida.
That's right.
To make it all the sweeter.
I just saw a fan saying, come to Brazil, which is a place I wanted to go for a super, super long time. Have you ever been?
Yeah, we've played shows, and nothing's set in stone, but we are hoping to get down there again soon.
What do you think of Brazil? I mean, where did you go when you were down there?
I've played Rio and I've played Sao Paulo.
Amazing.
And they're both so different. Rio is just like some of the most gorgeous beaches in the world. I went hang gliding in Rio on a day off, which was wild. And then Sao Paulo is vast. Like almost 30 million people live there, I think. It's just a massive city. There's so much to do, pardon me. I mean, it's beautiful. I love it. I've got a lot of fans down there. So
I've been wanting to go there forever. I had the opportunity to do a song with a DJ duo named the Cat Dealers. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but they're a pretty famous Brazilian DJ duo. And
That's awesome.
from there, I got to work with a bunch of other Brazilian DJs, and I'm just like a really big fan of Brazilian bass now in general, just kind of like those sorts of drops and the elements and the sounds that they use. So I feel like that would be my vibe if I could get down there.
Sure. For sure. I mean, I feel like, you know, Latin America in general, like they're just the most excited fans. And when it comes to even the music that they make, it's part of the reason we're doing a Spanglish album. We're so attracted to the color, to the music, to the danceability, to the family. Like there's a really big emphasis on all of that stuff that it's just remarkable. You don't get that in many other places in the world. The welcoming vibe, the family vibe, everybody's included vibe. And so, yeah, it's great. Maybe we can figure out a way for you and I both to get down there and do some back-to-back sets.
I'm in on that plan. I'm in on that plan. Okay, so beautiful Lily, to you. I think you have a drinking buddy now if you want one, because they say we can drink together. I'm just saying. What is your drink of choice, James?
I'm a tequila guy. My go-to is usually a Casamigos Reposado on the rocks. Maybe a splash of lime, but it's such a good tequila that you can just drink it straight up.
I agree with that. I'm a big tequila drinker as well. Now, how do you feel about mezcal?
I actually really like mezcal. I'm not always in the mood for mezcal because it's a very sharp, smoky taste. But I will say that I've had some of the most like enjoyable times on mezcal. It's a different type of drunk, if you will. You don't have to get drunk, but even after like 2 or 3 of those, it's kind of like a euphoric experience. I don't know how to explain it, but mezcal is really great. And I mean, every tequila, fun fact, starts out as a mezcal. So mezcal is technically much more pure form. Yeah.
Huh. You learn something new every day when you talk to James Maslow.
Rebecca says, "Oh man, give me all the margaritas."
That's how I feel basically every day once it hits 5 o'clock. I'm like, let's roll.
Yep. I'm trying not to overdo it on this tour, but once in a while you'll catch us doing a shot side stage just to keep the party going for everybody.
Who likes to party the most out of all the boys?
I mean, these days, truthfully, we're all pretty tame. But I'd say, like, if we're gonna have a free night, Logan and myself will probably get after it the most. You know, and Kendall will have a handful of drinks, but he's pretty mellow, and Carlos isn't drinking the whole tour. So.
Wow. Well, teach their own. Teach their own.
Exactly.
Well, I know you have lots of stuff to do today, so we won't hold you much longer, but I'm so excited that our song came out. I'm so excited that, you know, we got to work together, and hopefully this will be the first of many. So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. James, is there anything else you want to say before we end?
I just appreciate you guys. I mean, this is the only like kind of personal song I'm releasing all summer. So obviously the focus is BTR, and we're excited about that, but I'm really excited about this. The reason I like to produce and DJ and write and work with other artists like Lauren is it's such a creative fulfillment. So I love this song. Guys, go please check it out and stream it. And if you like it, then let us know. Shoot us some comments, and we'll do some more.
Oh, and one other thing you guys should know is that some remixes will be coming out in a few weeks. We don't have an exact date yet, but we'll have a special EP of remixes and also an NFT. If any of you guys are into NFTs, there'll be something very special for you that you can check out.
We're still learning about them too. Don't worry.
We are. Yeah, we are. I feel like the more we learn, the less we know. But we're there with you, and we're making one because we're on it.
Couldn't agree more. All right, Lauren. So great to chat with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, for listening to our song, and I will see a bunch of you guys out this summer, and I'll catch you in Tampa.
I'll see you in Tampa, James.
All right. See you soon. Bye.
Bye, guys.